parametric solutions. In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to check the data normality and linearity within the context of multiple regression. The data normality and linearity are important assumptions of multivariate analysis, and it needs to be fulfilled before we run the multiple regression. The normality can be checked through observing the normal PP plots and standardized residual histograms. In normal PP plot, the standard residuals are compared with the normal distribution represented by straight diagonal line, while in a histogram, the bell-shaped symmetrical curve is observed by having maximum score in the middle and lesser at the edges, whereas the linearity is checked through observing the scattered plot of the residual, standardized residual of the dependent and independent variable. So here we have this data consisted of 4 variables. The performance is the dependent variable, while the absorption, dedication, and vigor are the 3 independent variables. So we run regression analysis and check the data normality and see whether there are any normality or linearity related issues. So I click on the analyze, I go to the regression, then I click on the linear, and what I do is I enter the performance into the dependent while the 3 independent variables into the independent. I click on the plot and I enter the ZPRED into the X while the Z residual into the Y. I click on the histogram, normal probability plot, or we call it normal PP plot, and I click on the continue, and then I click on the OK. So here you can see the SPSS has already processed the diagrams. So this is the histogram, this is the normal PP or the probability plot, while this is the scattered plot. So we can see here there are no normality or linearity issues. The histogram is in a typical bell shape and most of the lines are within the center. That is what I told you earlier, that the standardized residuals are compared with the normal distribution, and which is represented by straight diagonal line. So here you can see that the most of the data is in the bell shape. So here you can see the PP plot, the data is on the straight line and it shows that there is no normality or linearity related issues. Similarly, we have this scattered plot, except few of these are the univariate or multivariate outliers. The rest of the data is within the center and it shows that there is no normality or linearity related issues. So this is how you can calculate the regression analysis and can check the data normality and linearity.